we decided to look at, of course, our base being our student. Regardless of our conversations, what things we'll be doing, the main purpose would be our students. And we did title More to Most, looking at this learning community, understanding that there are various different ways to have conversations. Some of them would be geared toward, it could be blogs, it could be more of a listserv, but we wanted to make sure that within this learning community would have the availability for different ones to communicate and to engage in different ways. One of the focus areas that we looked at was being able to have different topics. As we mentioned, this learning community, we would want it to be sustainable. So as sometimes there may be the focus of talking about compass testing or assessment testing, and that could be the topic. And then for colleges around the area, if that would be something would be maybe their concern or their issue, or even something to share as a best practice, then they can actually engage at that point. And then as things change and dynamics change within developmental education, the topics may change. So one of the other things we talked about, which is very important, is alignment. The conversation of having alignment with the high schools and aligning that curriculum. So when we talked about partners, we know that the high schools will be a partner. The DEI institutions would be a partner, the Achieving the Dream. But then we have our four-year institution partners. We have partners, again, within the community and the industry. Again, looking at how do we look and elevate the concern right now we have with the developmental education. Some other aspects of this in terms of what we will look at and how we will build, we also decided to talk about the differences in institutions as well as the differences within our students, knowing that everyone is different. There are some differences, there are diversity within the organizations and diversity within our students, and making sure we kept that important, because we know that not everything that works for one institution may not work for our institution. So as we were building this, we wanted to make sure we kind of capture that. And the other piece, again, as we talk about this learning community, we know there will be topics that may not have actually surfaced to the top, so we want to make sure there's always the availability to leave conversations open and leave topics open, so this can be a continual process. One thing we also felt that was important is that there should be some takeaways at times, so that in order for other institutions to engage, if you have a best practice, and we have to be willing to share those best practices so that I may take that away and take it to my institution and try it. So again, those are some of the things we thought that was important, that within this learning community, we do want to make sure that there are takeaways for individuals. There are ways to kind of share maybe what things not to do. I've tried it this way. You may not want to go that route. So those are also some of the things that we talked about. Anything else?
You covered them.
Okay, so this is our group. Thank you.